Hey gang, today I am spilling all the tea about all the dirty secrets, what's my real name, what it was like working at Disney, and how to win one of my matching Mickey gold necklaces. You're definitely gonna wanna come along for this one, so come along.
It's based off our name.
It has been a hot minute since I have done a Q&A. I definitely haven't done one in probably a year or two, and so much has changed that I figured we need to update you guys of what's going on. And usually when I do a Q&A, I put a blast out there, a message saying, ask me all the questions you want. But there always seems to be 5 questions that always get asked no matter how many times I answer them, and that's what we're gonna be answering today. I even wrote it. You guys want to see how bad my handwriting is? If you could read what that says, that's going to be all the questions that are going to be answered today. What I'm going to need you guys to do so we can get through this video together, make sure you're subscribed, you hit that notification bell, and you definitely give this video a thumbs up because there are so many more new subscribers on this channel. I'm so happy you guys are here, and since you probably don't know a lot about me, let's dive into that first question on the list. It just said name. A lot of people don't really know what my actual name is. Sometimes people call me Hope. Sometimes people think Promise Hope is just like the name of the channel and my name is something totally different. So I am here to set the rumor straight, and I'm even going to tell you a little story about it. My first name is Promise and my middle name is Hope. And everyone always asks me, how did you get such a unique name like that? And my joke is usually, my dad is a pastor and my mom is a hippie. And that still remains true today, but it does have a deeper story that I've never got to share, and I really want to tell you guys about it right now. Before I was born, my parents had a little girl named Holly Praise, and unfortunately, she was diagnosed with brain cancer and did pass away. I have a little picture because I've never really even shown what she looks like. I don't know if you can see the glare on there, but she did pass away a day after her 6th birthday, and I'm sure you're knowing where this story goes. I ended up being my family's rainbow baby for sure. They didn't expect me coming. I was born 9 months after Holly's passing, with opposite initials that my parents did not plan. So she was Holly Praise, I am Promise Hope. I always say that we tag teamed. She went into heaven and I came down here to be with my family. So that's how you get such a crazy name. My name is actually Promise Hope, birth certificate and all. So no more calling me Hey You or Hope. Actually, you can call me Hope. My dad calls me Hopi. So I really don't mind if you guys call me Hope too. But just to clarify, it is Promise Hope. Now you guys know I do have Hope tattooed on me as well. I don't have Promise anywhere else, but we all need a little hope, you know that. And in my family growing up, we were always huge Disney fans. I totally got the addiction from my parents who passed it down to me. So growing up in Sarasota, just 2 hours away, I was constantly always coming to the parks, visiting the parks, and my favorite park at that time was MGM. That's what it was called back in the day, not Hollywood Studios. MGM was the place for movies and television and film stars, and I just fell in love with that aspect. So that comes to my second uneligible handwriting here on the list, which is working for Disney. So let's talk a little bit about that. With my love for MGM, when I graduated high school, I really wanted to go be a princess, be a face character. I auditioned a bunch, got to like some of the final rounds. Unfortunately, did not make it. In order to be a Disney princess, it is like cutthroat. It's very hard to get into, no matter how many dance classes, acting classes, singing classes, everything I took. I still was not able to secure that role. But luckily Disney knew that I was like really interested in acting and having a script. So they offered me a job on, in my opinion, the greatest attraction of all time, The Great Movie Ride at MGM. The experience I had and the things that I learned working for Disney in those like 2 years that I was there are literally priceless. I no longer work at Disney. I kind of work at Disney because I take you guys along, but I work in the hair industry, and all the customer service and everything I learned was really, really good for what my future careers were going to be. Now, I will say, I think Disney has changed a lot. And I know that some of the cast and the way the cast is treated and the work hours and things like that are really, really different now than when they were when I was like fresh out of high school. I had no issues with working there at all. I have really good memories of like going backstage on my lunch break. They have like a Subway backstage, at least back then, for us to like go. We could order Subway subs on our lunch. I remember that being so much fun. All of my memories are really good, except for the ones that kind of made me realize I didn't want to be a cast member. I only want to be able to experience the magic as a guest. They used to have a daytime parade at MGM, and I was getting off of a shift once, and I heard like really loud walking behind me, and I'm like, do, like in my own world. This was one of the instances that like made me realize I needed to put in my 2 weeks notice. I heard the loud walking, and it was like coming up closer and closer, and I kid you not, cover the children's ears, earmuffs for this one if you don't want any spoilers. I kid you not, it was Darth Vader, helmet off, and he was like, sup. My childhood was like almost ruined in a second, and I know I was an employee. I was already kind of getting to see behind the magic, but moments like that were moments that I realized if I continue to work at Disney in that way, like in a behind the scenes way, I don't know if I'll be able to continue to love the thing that I love the most. So that's the only thing I would like recommend for people who are interested in working at Disney or maybe doing a college program is choose very carefully like what your role is. I wouldn't have chose any other way. The Great Movie Ride and getting to be a part of that was like one of the best experiences of my life. I still have, look at this sign. My brother found this somewhere. I think he actually did find it at Hollywood Studios, but this shows you how much this ride and attraction meant to me. I always have this right by my desk right here. But especially nowadays, if I were to be an employee, I would not want to ruin the magic by working on a park. I would maybe work at a resort, on a cruise ship, something like that, where you were able to still have the parks for your own special magic in your own time. But when it comes to drama, when I worked there, there was none. My leaders were awesome. My management was awesome. Even the guests were like a little less stressed. This is all pre-COVID. But I ended up deciding to leave Disney after high school. Like I said, I was there for about 2 years, moved back to Sarasota, and I went to hair school. That's when I kind of started doing hair and getting into that world, and I could finally be a Disney guest again. Once I was free to be a Disney guest, of course, YouTube blew up. I fell in love with the idea of going to the parks, filming it, getting to show my point of view, what I was eating, what new things were happening. So I did start a YouTube channel almost 10 years ago. It was called Ears to You. It was with a past relationship. I'm sure a lot of you guys are here because of that. So thank you so much for sticking around and being with me this whole YouTube journey. But since I started this new channel, Promise Hope, with my actual name, I've always had an intro in the beginning with the little dog that, you know, blinks a diamond, which is my dog Jasper, RIP. If you guys know, you know. And so my third most asked question is about my dang intro. And even though I want to change the intro and update it and make it new for you guys, there is so much interaction that happens because of that intro, because no one knows what the dog says. Everyone comments, what does the dog say in your intro? What in the world is the dog saying? Is he saying something about your knees? I don't think he was. My knees are not that nice looking. So I am here to set the record straight and let you know what the dog says on my intro. When I started this new Promise Hope channel, it was a new adventure. I wasn't gonna name it something Disney related like the last channel, which was Ears to You, you know, play on Cheers to You. I wanted it to give me an opportunity to film more than just Disney, Universal, other attractions in other states and other countries. So I was kind of just like, should I just make it what my name is? But it felt very like egotistical And like, I don't know why. I felt weird just naming it Promise Hope because I wasn't sure if it was gonna do well on the search engines. I'm still not sure it's doing well on the search engines than if I would have had like a Disney themed name. So in order to help my anxiety of feeling better about calling the channel my name, there is an old sketch show called The Kroll Show. Nick Kroll is the main actor, writer, director. He kind of does everything. And there's a skit in that show where one of the characters basically says, it's based off our names.
Our PR firm is called Publicity.
It's based off our names.
So, as a cheek and tongue kind of thing, me poking fun of myself, naming my YouTube channel after myself, it's based off our name, was kind of like a funny thing to put in the intro that like made me laugh, and I really liked that show at the time a lot. So yeah, that's what my channel is. It's called Promise Hope, and it's based off my name. And that is Nick Kroll. I just kind of like messed with the audio a little bit, but that's really Nick Kroll talking in the beginning. And now I feel like I can't change it. Like, you guys love it so much. People come up to me who actually know what it is, and they're like, that's from The Kroll Show. I can't believe you have that in your intro. So I don't know. It might change in the future, but as for right now, I'm sticking to it's based off our name. Now on to my fourth most asked question of all time. This one I really can't read that one at all. That one's like awful. That is chicken scratch. But it says necklace. I think you guys know what that means. This is probably my number one most asked question. And I've kind of started to get so tired of answering it because it's so depressing that I have a copy and paste in my notes that I like send to people. So you guys know the gold Mickey necklace. I have been wearing it for a couple years now. On one vlog, we actually went to Epcot to try to find this necklace again. It has been nowhere to be found. I've looked online. I think there's a couple like places online. I saw it for like resale, but it was only like 1 or 2 necklaces. And so many people ask me where I got that necklace from. And I always have to say, I got it at Epcot back in the day. I can't find it again. Let me know if you find it. Kind of hoping that Disney would make another one so I could get more and tell you guys where to get more. But then I had a better idea. Since Disney did not decide to make their own necklace, I decided to make it for us. In case you guys couldn't tell, over the last month or two, I have been wearing a different necklace than the one that I was wearing. This is the Promise Hope Edition gold necklace. I'm so excited to be able to finally give it away to you guys. We are gonna do a giveaway right now. You can see I have it in this little toggle bag. I wanna give you full view of everything. So when you order this necklace or win it, possibly if you wait 1 second and I'll tell you all the rules. Look, I worked with a metal worker to really figure out exactly how I wanted this necklace to be. And you can even see right there, they were able to put like a little PH, just like my logo, on the back of the Mickey. And you can see it's very durable. I truthfully like the size of the one I made better. I am so stoked to finally be able to tell you guys about this necklace. So I want to give one away. You're going to be able to buy it as well, as many as you want. Well, not as many. I only have, I think, 90, because this is kind of like a pre-order, a first trial of these necklaces. So you're kind of getting a one of a kind. But I'm going to give this one away. Well, maybe not this one because I dropped this one. But I'm going to give one of these away if you leave a comment below what is one of your favorite videos from just the Promise Hope channel in general. Like, it could be this video, but you just have to say, this video is my favorite video, and then you will have a chance to win this. Or if you have a favorite Promise Hope moment, leave in the comment below, and I will get back to you and ship one of these beauties to you. Now, if you don't win or you don't want to risk it, you can go right now to email promisehopemerch@gmail.com, Send me your name and your address, and I will give you the link to my PayPal, and one of these little buttes will get sent to you. So like I said, promisehopemerch@gmail.com to get your very own promise necklace. I've never, like, I had merch on my old channel, but I've really never had something that was mine. And you guys know I'm not gonna like start making shirts because I love wearing my Lake Buena Visitors t-shirts. This is actually a Lake Buena Visitor little Mickey glove dress that I have on now. And so I just wanted to do something that was like authentically me, that you guys non-stop ask about me. Where can you get this gold necklace? Well, now you can get it at promisehopemerch@gmail.com. Unfortunately, I am going to limit it to US mailing addresses only, at least for now, maybe in the future. And let me know if you want more than one, like if you want one for yourself and then a friend. Also say that in the email as well. And now on to my final and fifth most asked question. How did you start vlogging? How do I start vlogging? And my best answer is so cliche. It's just a start. If it's something that you're really gonna wanna continue, trust me, you will know within the first month if you're gonna be able to keep it up. It is a lot of work. I know a lot of people think we gallivant around the parks, which we do, but a lot of time and energy goes into this, especially because it's not my full-time job. It's kind of my side project. I would love for it to maybe be more of my full-time job one day, which is why you guys need to subscribe, watch the videos, do all the things, because we can make that happen together, and then I can put even more videos out. But between my regular job and this, I am lucky if I get 2 videos out a week is what I try. So you just have to start doing it. Use whatever camera you have. Right now, I'm using the very, very now famous DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera. But before that, I genuinely was using my iPhone. Like most of the videos on this channel was shot on my iPhone. And then before that, I had bought this camera. It's like the Sony a6400. It broke, it fell off a table at Brown Derby, and I was never able to recover it, but I do like to keep all my cameras as like a little memory. This was actually the first camera I ever bought to vlog in. All my initial first Disney footage and videos that I took were all on this Sony. It was called a Webby, and I think I got it for $100 or $200 back in the day. This was all the rage. I wouldn't suggest filming on either one of these now, but whatever you have, just start with that. And then when it comes to my editing is actually my favorite part of the job. I do enjoy filming, but for the most part, when I get back and get to re-see the footage and all the B-roll, that's when I'm in my happy place. A lot of people use like Adobe Premiere Pro for editing, a lot of other fancy type editing services. I just use iMovie. It's what I like. It keeps it simple, especially because I need to be able to edit fast between this job and my other job. So just use what you have and do what you like. Sometimes it changes. Like when there were a lot of fast passes before Genie Plus and all that, I did used to film more rides because they were easier to go on. Well, now I don't get on rides as much as a local unless I buy, you know, the multi-day pass or something. So I'm probably gonna show more shows and food and drinks because that's readily available for me to show. I've been on YouTube now like almost 10 years and I'm finally figuring it out. No, I'm actually still trying to figure it out because it's constantly changing. So the best thing that you can do is just change with it. Keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you love. And that's about it. That is all 5 of my most requested questions on my channel and on my Instagram. So like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you go to my Instagram and give me a follow as well. Everything you do keeps this channel flowing. I cannot wait to send these necklaces out to you. I'm so pumped. I might do an official website, but this was just kind of like a trial first production. We're gonna see what you guys think about it. I want all your feedback. And don't forget to leave a comment below for your chance to win one of these beauties. Leave a comment of what is your favorite Promise Hope video or favorite moment we have had together on this channel. And you guys know, as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.